Good morning, children. Today we will have a new lesson. The title of the lesson is Birth. This is the seventh lesson from your supplementary text snapshots. Okay. I mean, for this year, the last lesson, because the next lesson is deleted as a part of revised syllabus. Okay. It is written by A.J. Cronin. Okay, a famous novelist come physician. Actually, his full name is Archibald Joseph Cronin, born 19 July 1896. Okay, died 6 January 1981. He was a Scottish novelist and physician. Okay, actually, he gave his service as a doctor, but later on, when he started writing his books became very famous, and slowly he stopped practicing medicine and had become a full time writer. Okay, that is what. And now let us know little more about the author. Yeah, children, this is A.J. Cronin, actually courtesy to internet and Wikipedia. This is the image. I told you his full name is Archibald Joseph Cronin, as a Scottish physician and novelist. His best known novel, The Citadel, from this story is taken, tells of Scottish doctor in Welsh mining village who later shoots up the career ladder in London. Cronin had seen the venues as a medical inspector of mines and later as a doctor in Harley Street. Born 19 July 1896, died 6 January 1981. Okay, full name is there. Okay, awards: National Book Award for Fiction, movies: Citadel, The Stars Look Down, Hatter's Castle, The Keys of the Kingdom, The Green Year, and more. Okay, this is what is a brief idea about the author. Now let us focus on the story. Yes, before we come to the story, let us know something about the characters. Okay, the story is all about a young doctor's battle with death. Okay, the story Birth is written by A.J. Cronin. The chapter Birth is an excerpt from the novel The Citadel. I told you already. The extracted chapter depicts the story of a young doctor that revives a child that was stillborn. The characters of the chapters are as follows. So here the doctor uh, revives, means brings back to life. Revives means brings back to life a child that was stillborn. Okay. So who are the main characters? First one is doctor himself, Dr. Andrew Mansion. Is a newly qualified doctor which took the job as an assistant to Dr. Page. His workplace was a small mining town. He is optimistic, diligent, hardworking, and efficient doctor. Okay. Next is Joe Morgan and Mrs. Morgan. Joe Morgan was married to Mrs. Morgan some 20 years back, and they were expecting their first baby after 20 years. So that is the content. I mean the content. Okay. Joe Morgan, he works as a driller at mines, a driller in the mine, because the doctor also serving in that mining area. Morgan is in his 40s and lives in Blaney, a small Welsh town. In his 20 years of marriage, he has not got a child yet. Okay, that means she is pregnant after 20 years. Mrs. Morgan is pregnant after 20 years, not the husband. Okay, she is the wife of Joe Morgan, and she is expecting her first child. Then Morgan's mother. Okay, she is a tall, around 70 years old woman with grey hairs. The midwife who helps the delivery. Midwife is there, an experienced nurse who helps in childbirth. She is a contrasting character in regards to Andrew, the doctor. She is helpless, fearful, and untrained. Christine, she is a school teacher whom Andrew loves, or the beloved of Christian, whom him doctor loves Christine. Okay, so these are the characters. Everybody should have clear idea about the characters. That's why I have highlighted the characters here. Now we'll go to the text. Yes, birth, A.J. Cronin. In this expert excerpt means piece of writing from the Citadel, Andrew Mansion, newly out of medical school, has just begun his medical practice as an assistant to Dr. Edward Page in the small Welsh mining town of Blanley. As he is returning from a disappointing evening with Christine, the girl he loves, school teacher, and he is met by Joe Morgan. Joe and his wife, who have been married nearly 20 years, are expecting their first child. See, this is the background of the story. Now it's very clear. The doctor, who is a newly appointed as a medical doctor, okay, in a medical school, and two other husband and wife, Mr. Morgan and Mrs. Morgan, Joe Morgan and his wife. Okay, and what is the specialty of Joe Morgan's wife? She is pregnant after 20 years of married life, and the couple is expecting their first baby. And for the doctor, what is special? He is a new doctor who is going to attend a delivery case, and the success of his career depends on this delivery. Okay, now let us go with the text. Though it was nearly midnight when Andrew reached Bringover, he found Joe Morgan waiting for him. Miss Joe Morgan is waiting for the doctor at his residence, walking up and down with short steps between the closed surgery and the entrance of the house to the house. At the sight of him, the burly driller face expressed relief. Okay, burly here means broad and strong. Dear children, you can write down the word meaning burly. Broad and strong. Actually, he's a driller. He's a representative of labor class. Okay, very strong physique is there. And what is he doing? He was waiting for the doctor, and on seeing the doctor, this driller has become much relieved. There you can see the expression of relief on his face. Why? Because his wife is pregnant and is waiting for the delivery, and that is his first child after 20 years of married life. So it's very important. Okay, not like other pregnancy. After 20 years, it happened. Oh, doctor, I am glad to see you. I have been back and forward here this last hour. The missus wants you before time, too. Actually, he wanted the service of the doctor because his mistress, of his wife, wanted his service. Andrew abruptly, quickly recalled from the contemplation, what is contemplation? Thought of his own affairs, told Morgan to wait. Actually, doctor is not happy because of his own affair. So he asked Morgan to wait. He went into the house for his bag, and then together they set out for number 12 Blaina Terrace. That is the address of Morgan's house. The night air was cool and deep with the quiet mystery, usually so perceptive. Perceptive means aware. So perceptive. Andrew now felt dull and listless. Doctor is feeling dull, listless. Why? Something is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen, like that he felt. He had no premonition. Write down. Premonition, word meaning. All of you write down. Premonition means forbidding. Foreboding. Forboding. Foreboding means feeling that something bad is about to happen. That is premonition. Feeling that something bad is about to happen. Another word meaning is foreboding. Forboding. That this night call would prove unusual, still less that it would influence his whole future in Blanley. Actually, he is worried if that service is not good for that night, the entire service will be in blacklist for him. Okay, so that night service is can influence his future life in that mine area, Blanley. Okay, Okay, why the doctor is disappointed also, that we will come to know after some time. Okay, actually he had a bitter evening with his lover, I mean that girl, Christine. That's why his mood is not good. So he felt very bad. The two that we will come across after a short while. Okay, the two men walked in silence until they reached the door of number 12 Blania Terrace. Then Joe drew up short. Okay, actually when they reached the home, who drew up short means who stopped moving ahead? Joe. Joe Morgan. Why? Because he is afraid. He is in tension. I will not come in, he said, and his voice showed signs of strain. Okay, but man, I know you will do well for us. But one thing he is sure, that the doctor will do good for them. Actually, the man, husband is not ready to go ahead to see the delivery or to go inside the house. Inside, a narrow stair led up to the small bedroom, clean but poorly furnished. Because he is a labor class person, he is not a rich person, so his house is not well furnished, poorly furnished, and lit only by an oil lamp. There is no electricity also, oil lamp is there. Here, Mrs. Morgan's mother, a tall grey haired woman of nearly 70. We have already introduced the character, this character, Mrs. Morgan's mother. What's her age? About 70. And the stout elderly midwife. There is a fat lady. Stout means fat. Fat lady. Who is that? Midwife. That also we have come across. Elderly midwife waited beside the patient, watching Andrew's expression as he moved about the room. So by the time Andrew, the doctor, reached the house, who were present in the house? Mrs. Morgan's mother and that lady. Who is that lady? Elderly midwife. Midwife, all of you know, one who helps in delivery. Okay, a trained person who assists at childbirth. You can write down like that. A trained person who assists at childbirth. Midwife. Watching Andrews. Okay, let me make you a cup of tea, Dr. Butch, said the former, means Mrs. Morgan's mother said that she would prepare a cup of tea quite quickly after a few moments. Andrew smiled faintly, but Andrew, doctor, smiled faintly, weakly. He saw that the old woman, wise in experience, realized there must be a period of waiting, that she was afraid he would leave the case, saying he would return later. So the doctor could understand that sometime what would happen, it would take time for the delivery, and the old woman is afraid that the doctor will vacate the place. Don't fret. Fret means don't worry. Fret means worry. All of you write down. Fret means worry. Don't fret. Okay, the word fret. Don't worry, mother. I will not run away. Down in the kitchen, he drank the tea which she gave him. Okay, the doctor was brought down to downstairs, where he was served a cup of tea. Overwrought as he was, overworked means tired he was, he knew he could not snatch even an hour's sleep if he went home. Even if he went home also, he could never get sleep. He knew too that the case here would demand all his attention. A cure lethargy. What a cure means? Strange lethargy, lack of energy. Lack of energy is called lethargy of spirit came upon him. He decided to remain until everything was over. So finally, doctor thought of remaining there only. Why? Because he knew that it would take time. Even if he goes home, he cannot find sleep. Okay. An hour later, he went upstairs once again, because the patient is on the top floor upstairs. Noted the progress made, came down once more, sat by the kitchen fire. It was still, except for the rustle of a cinder in the grate and the slow tick tock of the wall clock. So silence was very much prevalent there, because it is night. Only what can be seen, the cinder, the cinder in the grate, the firewood, or in the grate, the metal framework of a fireplace. You can write down. Metal grate means metal framework of a fireplace is called grate. Okay, the cinder, the burning charcoal or burning piece of wood, cinder, that sound, okay, is there, and the tick tock of the wall clock can be heard. No, there was another sound. Suddenly the doctor could see and hear another sound, the beat of Morgan's footstep as he paced in the street outside. Actually, Joe Morgan is intense or in tension, so he is moving around, I mean, in the street outside. That's footsteps can also, sound of the footsteps could also be heard. The old woman opposite him sat in her black dress. The old woman is wearing black dress, quite motionless, her eyes strangely alive and voice probing, okay, searching, never leaving his face. So he, actually, as if he is investigating, like that expression is there on her face. Who? The old lady, Joe Morgan's mother. Okay, I think better we stop here for the day and we'll continue. Okay. Otherwise, one more paragraph will do. Actually, why the doctor is little desperate or disappointed. His thoughts were heavy, muddled. Muddled means confused. Okay, muddled, confused, perplexed. Okay, confused, muddled, puzzled. These are all same word meaning. His thoughts were heavy and muddled. The episode he had witnessed at Cardiff station still obsessed him, troubled him morbidly. Morbidly means weakly. Not weak. Weak in the sense means, okay, sick, weak, that meaning. Morbidly. He thought of, there are 2 weeks, WEEK week, Sunday, Monday, to okay, Tuesday, that week. Another week is WEAK week, tired. So that made him tired. What? The thought, the obsessed thought. He thought of Bramwell, foolishly devoted to a woman who deceived him sordidly. Now, actually, he had a bad evening with his beloved girl. What is her name? Christine. So, he is thinking about some of the great people and their married life. So, he thought of Bramwell, foolishly devoted to a woman who deceived him morbidly. So, he is thinking about that person, one Mr. Edward Page, who was cheated by his beloved. Sordidly means badly. Sordidly means badly. Bound to the shrewish Blodwen of Denny, living unhappily apart from his wife. Another person is shrewish Blodwen. He is also not happy with his wife. He reason told him that all these marriages were dismal failure, utter failure. Okay, all these marriages were utter failure. What do you mean by shrewish? Bad tempered. Okay, you can write down this word. Shrewish means bad tempered person. Blodwen. Living unhappily, okay, apart from his wife. His reason told him that all these marriages were dismal failure. It was a conclusion which, in his present state, made him wince. He wished to consider marriage as an idyllic, means happy state. Actually, this doctor thought marriage is something happy, but after referring a few cases, he came to know that it is not that happy. He could not otherwise consider it with the image of Christine before him. Now he is thinking about his beloved Christine, her eyes shining towards him. Even now also he can see her eyes. He can visualize her eyes shining towards him. Admitted no other conclusion. It was the conflict between his level, doubting mind and his overflowing heart which left him resentful, means angry and confused. He let his chin sink upon his chest. Now he is sitting as if he is very much disappointed, sinking his head, I mean chin, upon his chest. Now you can visualize that posture. Okay, stretched out his legs. You can all imagine how the doctor is sitting or seated in that house. stared broodingly, means with deep thinking into the fire. He remained like this so long, and his thoughts were so filled with Christine that he started when the old woman opposite suddenly addressed him. Her meditation had pursued a different course. Actually, what happened, meanwhile, actually, it would take time for the delivery. So, meanwhile, doctor thought about his beloved, what's her name? Christine. So, he had a bad evening with her. That is the matter. Maybe some dispute, some talk, whatsoever. And that actually obsessed his mind. So, he remembered some of the foolish marriages or about some good personalities. Okay. And by the way, when he was in a brooding state, I mean, thinking state, uh, who came addressed him? The old lady. He started when the old woman opposite suddenly addressed him, called him. Her meditation had pursued a different course. Actually, she is in a meditating posture. Suddenly, doctor was called. Dear children, we will stop here, and before we conclude for the day, let us make an immediate review of what we already discussed. Actually, the story I told you, it is all about that new doctor, young doctor, battling with death, in the sense his career and fame will depend upon his service in that mine village where he attended a delivery case. Okay, whose delivery it was? It was the delivery of Mrs. Morgan, Joe Morgan and Mrs. Morgan. And this couple got married some 20 years back and was expecting their first baby. And husband is so tensed. Okay, he was waiting at the doctor's house, and on seeing the doctor, he felt himself relieved, and he brought doctor to his house at number 12 Blaina Terrace. Okay, on reaching, the husband remained outside only because he did not want to see the tensed face of his wife and mother and all. So he was walking up and down on the street outside. And when the doctor entered, he could see Mrs. Morgan's mother, a tall lady of 70 years old, and a stout elderly midwife. Okay, midwife, a person who is trained in what delivery or childbirth. Okay, so after examining, the doctor understood that it would take time for the delivery. Meanwhile, that old woman, Mrs. Morgan's mother, offered him a cup of tea. And by sitting near the fireplace, he could hear the sound of the rustling sound of the cinders, the burning charcoal inside the furnace, inside the fireplace. And also he could hear the tick tock sound. And the third sound that he could hear is the Morgan's footsteps, who was walking outside the street, right? And his mind was so muddled and confused. Why? Because he had a ill evening with his would-be, beloved Christine. So he thought about some other great personality like Bramwell and Blodwen, whose married life was really an unhappy life. Okay, so actually the doctor thought it would be a happy state. Marriage is a happy state, but referring to the cases of a few non people, he felt it is not that good. And but his mind is still with Christine, that girl, her eyes, shining eyes, and he could visualize that. And he became angry for some issues. Okay, by then the old woman called him and distracted his thought. Okay, that's all for the day, and have a nice day ahead. Thank you, children. Thank you for listening to the class. And also, please write down the important words and their meaning, and the question answers.